done this Sunday? Chit Chat, Sunday morning with me, Michelle. Life on repeat. Hey, I've only had 5 days of a migraine and it lifted today, so I have energy and I feel good. So what did I do? I washed my Bella girl. She took a long bath. I got soaked. Remember, you should probably take your personal bath after you give the dog a bath, else you wear all of it. Oh well, she smells like a person. She smells clean again and respectable. Welcome to my life. Well, my goal today is to go out front and pull out that little bit of weeds that I haven't got to around my rose bushes and take maybe another shower. I can't find my gardening gloves, so I'm using my kitchen rubber gloves. That's bad. But there's just a few weeds. But the prickly ones, ooh, I hate those ones. So, my mama just called. Got some FaceTime with her. Now I'm gonna go for the weeds. I already got some. Bella's on the grass, drying off. Look at these pretty roses. I'm gonna have to pin them back up. There, we got some evidence that I did do work today. Official garden work. With chronic illness, you do what you can, a little bit at a time, and that's my little bit today. Strawberry flowers, soon to be berries. Just want to shout a brag about this beautiful, beautiful flower arrangement my daughter gave me. Her and her fiance gave it to me on Mother's Day. I am truly blessed. Well, Sunday has come and I'm here to chit chat again with you. Nothing major. I had a migraine that lasted 5 days, came and went, a little bit worse on some days, back down again, up again, down. But today I don't feel any of it. So I'll just keep that as my positive attitude. No migraine today. Just catching up with you. Life here at my household has been pretty mellow, pretty easy. No one's been sick. Actually, my mama called me the other day and she was crying. And my mama has a very high pain tolerance. And immediately I went into alert mode. What's wrong? What do you need, mama? And she has a port next to her heart for when she had chemotherapy. And she kept saying her port hurt. It hurt around her heart. So I'm like, oh, 911, let's get you to the emergency room. But she wasn't talking as if she was in pain. So I said, let me come over, I'll assess you, and we'll take you over to the ER. So we looked at her and found out that it wasn't so much the port. It didn't hurt at all here. It was more up through her muscles and her shoulders. When she was laying down, she couldn't move. So it sounded more like bursitis in her rotator cuff or something like that. But we went to the ER, and that in itself, since the virus has started, is very different, very clean, very vacant. We walk in, we go right to the window, we tell them what's going on, they take my mom, and I go back in the car with my husband and plan our day. But we weren't too nervous. We just wanted to make sure they ruled out everything. So they did the blood work. They did ultrasound of her heart. They did an EKG and something else. And everything checked out fine. They think it is the muscle that's up in here. So now she needs to get into her rheumatologist and work with maybe an injection or find out further what might be going on. But that triggered the migraines to kick back up again. Anytime I have a startle alert, whether it be oh, you know, someone spooked me, or anxiety like, oh, mom, I gotta help you, or even happiness like, yes, so-and-so called, I haven't heard from them in a year. All that excitement will trigger a migraine for me. It's crazy. What triggers your migraines? And of course, the weather change will always trigger my migraines, and can't do anything about that. But today is a good day. I have a confession though. The book that I've been reading, that I've been telling you about, Jude the Obscure, to me is really boring. Sorry if it's your favorite book and you love it. I'm not getting into it. At what point do you give up a book? Do you read it all the way through because you're a start to finish kind of person? Or do you say, my time is more valuable, moving on to something else? I am at chapter 5, or part 5, chapter 13, which is somewhere in the middle of this book. But I'm not getting into it. The character to me is rather boring. Maybe it's because I enjoyed the other book that I read of his so much more that everything pales in comparison. To me, it started out real parallel to Tess of d'Urberville. Parallel of the single character walking a poor life, trying to better himself with goals ahead of them. You know, and anyway, I don't think I will finish it. But if you think I should, because I might be missing out something really good at the end, please let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, I might move on to a new book. This week, I kept my little hands busy with getting a new shipment of orchids in and unboxing them and repotting them and checking them out. And today was a big water day, so I've been keeping my hands and my mind busy with my orchids. I hurt a lot with the fibromyalgia in my wrists and in my thumbs, and today I was trying to lift the soap containers. I had run out of the bleach in the small one, so I needed to get the big one, and I'd run out of my vinegar that I put in the wash, and I had to get the bigger one. And I can't lift those without feeling like there's broken bones in there. It's so weird, fibromyalgia. It used to be, and generally is, except for this last 2 months, that I would have either migraines or fibromyalgia. For some reason, my body and my brain didn't combine the two. And so if I was in extreme migraine pain, my body didn't even feel the fibromyalgia. But if I was having no pains in my head, all my fibromyalgia just flared up. It hurt, I ached. And then there's days, weeks, no pain. They don't come that often, but this last 2 weeks, it's been both combined, so it's very, very hard trying to limit my amount of anti-inflammatory pills that take down the pain level so that my liver enzymes don't go up too high, and I don't want to ruin my liver. But what do? So after doing the few things I did this morning, I had to remember that I am just recovering from the migraines and the fibromyalgia flare-up, so give yourself some grace. So I have stopped my chores. I won't do any more. I swept my kitchen. My kitchen is a thoroughfare from the back door and the front door. So it always has puppy sprinkles of dirt and pine needles. So constantly having to sweep that up. But I'm not gonna vacuum today like I know I should. Giving myself some grace. Don't forget to give yourself some grace today. I'm just making this a short video because I really don't have much more to say. I miss you guys all that are my relatives that I haven't seen in a long time, and my dear friends. I miss you, Janice. I miss you, Angela, Aunt Mary, Uncle Bob. Oh, I can't wait to give you all big hugs. And for my new friends that I'm making on YouTube, thanks for checking in on me. I appreciate your time today. Have a great Sunday. Bye-bye. Someone's in love with me. First time in a long time that he went out and bought donuts just because he knows I love them. But it was a nice treat this Sunday morning, and now he's preparing a spiral smoked ham for us. Yum! There's Miss Bella with her curly wet hair.